equals 3 studios.
We gotta get started, guys.
Yeah, I know. Camera's rolling.
Sounds good.
Dangerous Jobs.
This one! Bam! Haha, got it.
Top 6!
So I was on set one time, and I had to do a scene where there was a knife, but they didn't have a fake knife, so we had to use a real one. And I was like, sure, okay. And I ended up slicing my hand open. And later people were like, why would you do that? And I was like, I just was so into the scene. I loved it. I love acting, and I didn't even think about how dangerous it was. And that's how a lot of these jobs are. They're super, super deadly, but people do it because they love it, or for the money, or for other reasons that we'll find out about. Let's do it.
Number 6.
Mining machine operators. You guys all know what a miner is, right? This guy. Not this guy. He's under 18. Mining is super dangerous because you're underground and you have all of these things to worry about, like cave-ins, gas explosions, chemical leaks, electrocution, and fires. That's quite a fucking list. I mean, any of those are bad on their own, but combined, do they have to deal with not having a fake knife and being out of Diet Coke? All of the jobs on this list aren't on here because the most people die a year. It's because if you go into one of those jobs, you have the highest chance of dying. So like out of 100,000 people, 26 miners will die every year. And acting is hard too. But still, I don't understand why people would want to be miners with all these risks. They really love digging for coal that much. I mean, yep, love me some coal.
Number 5.
Refuse collectors. Ow, my finger, you guys. You know, garbage men and garbage women. Everybody's trashy equally. This one surprises me because I know it's a dirty job, but how is it dangerous? Like banana peels, ooh. Garbage collectors are injured 5 to 7 times more than the average worker. So out of 100 people, 52 of them will be injured a year. What? But also I get it, because I did hurt my finger. And that was just one trash bag. Most of those injuries are back injuries or lacerations. See said finger. There's dangerous stuff in the trash. Hazardous materials, needles, glass, cockroaches, dirty diapers. But out of 100,000 full-time garbage collectors, 32 of them will die every year. They're literally dying for trash. It did get cut just a little. You can't see.
Number 4.
Roofers. I'm raising the roof. Just like they do. Roofers are important people because they put a roof over your head. I get why this one's dangerous. First of all, your office is like always 12 feet off the ground at least. But it's only dangerous if they fall off. And isn't it kind of easy to keep someone on a roof? Aren't there like harnesses, grappling hook, anything in Mission Impossible, any of the movies? Spy stuff. They're spies, right? Out of 100,000 full-time roofers, 38.7 die a year. I'm assuming from falling off the roof. I don't know what else you're gonna die from, a heart attack, but that's everyone, so. No, I'm not saying everyone dies of a heart attack, I'm saying, never mind.
Number 3.
Airplane pilots. I'm not talking about commercial airplane pilots. I'm a commercial actor, so I know that area. No, really though, check out my commercial. I was in a Net 10 wireless commercial. I didn't die. I'm talking about bush pilots. Bush pilots. Bush pilots are air taxi operators and small commercial flyers. You know the smaller planes, then you see them and you're like, well, that doesn't look safe. They're not safe. Not even a little bit. So bush pilots fly into rough terrain with no landing strip. Landing strip. And they usually deal with bad weather and bad visibility. So safe. So there's a lot of bush pilots in Alaska because the terrain's so underdeveloped and there's no other way to get to some of these remote areas. Out of 100,000 bush pilots, 50.6 die a year. I feel like if I was a bush pilot and there was that high of a chance that I would die, I'd be like, fuck Alaska. Right in the bush. Just kidding.
Number 2.
Fishermen and fisherwomen. Fisher peeps. There's a lot of dangerous things about fishing, like high seas, weather, being swept overboard, big pieces of machinery, drowning, wild sea beasts, pirates. I'm from Maine, so I love my seafood. A McLobster, yeah. So in Maine, people fish and lobster because it's a part of life. Like a lot of people's dads were lobstermen, and then their moms were lobster women, and they fell in love on a lobster boat and had tons of little baby lobsters. A lobster love story. So lobstering can be dangerous, but it's not nearly as dangerous as some of the other types of fishing, like crab fishing. You know, like they do in that show, I watch it all the time, Deadliest Catch. Bam! That's the Kelly cue, guys. Nice work. A super deadly type of crab to fish for, the Alaskan king crab, found off the coast of Alaska. Catching crabs in the bush. Alaska's dangerous. If you don't want to die at work, don't go to Alaska. Basically. I mean, unless you want to make 60K in a couple months during crab season. Yeah, that's what these guys make fishing for Alaskan king crab. So out of 100,000 full-time fishermen, 75 die each year. And it's worse for crab fishermen. It's estimated that during the season, 1 dies per week. Think about that next time you're eating a nice, I don't know, crab salad. Someone died for that crab, okay? Order lobster. Yeah.
And number 1.
Logging workers. And logging is in trees, not computer logging. That's not dangerous. Out of 100,000 loggers, the tree kind, 91.3 die every year for wood. Wood. Bush landing strip. I'm 12. This job has like all the other dangerous things from jobs combined. Like roofers, you're up high off the ground, so you could fall and die. Chainsaws, heavy equipment, so you can cut an arm off. Dangerous terrain? Check. Then you add in dangerous animals like snakes, insects, tree beasts. So I'm assuming loggers do it for the money? Nope. They're taking all that risk and they're only making $35,000 a year. We need to do something, people. We need to start a movement. I think we should all become plasticitarians. Save the loggers. Plastic toilet paper for everyone. You'll get used to it. They probably do it because they love it. They're outdoors in the wilderness, just being men and women with flannel and beards. See, it's the same reason I do acting and comedy. For the flannel and beards. Hi. Whoops, trash. Dangerous.
Top 6.
All right, guys, that's it for today. Remember, these jobs are dangerous. So next time you're standing under a roof or eating a crab salad, remember, people died for you. So I think we need to thank everyone that I survived today, quite honestly. Next Thursday, I'm doing an episode on Google searches. So out of these 3 options, what do you think I search for the most? Is it guacamole recipes, Miley Cyrus karaoke, pictures of Channing Tatum? Put your answer below. I'll see you next week. I'm Kelly Landry. You're smarter than you were.
Thank you for watching this Equals 3 Studios production. To watch another episode, click here. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And now, I sleep.